Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to another video on the channel. We got the videos coming back to this channel. It was a little bit of a break, but, this week we've been back on it. Today, tonight, this evening, I'm kind of reacting to what I am seeing, and I want to talk about Yamal because I think every week I watch him, he's, like, more special than the previous week. I mean, we're at the stage of Yamal's career now, 17 years old, right? Just turned 17 after, this summer. He's out there looking like it's actually easy. And I'm going to explain to you that there's only one other player I have ever seen at this age in my existence, right? You guys may have different timelines, all that. We've seen incredible talents at this age, 17, 18, 19, right? Where you knew they were potentially going to be someone special. Yamal, to me, is a little different. It's a little bit more in that full-on generational talent. I'm watching the last couple Barcelona games. He is genuinely out there looking like it's easy. Like, we're talking Division I Spain, La Liga, appearance after appearance, first team. He's looking like it's easy out there. Like, he is laughing. He's messing around. The guy is doing roulettes every 2 minutes. I mean, this is first division Spain as well. There's only one other player I have personally ever seen at this age look like you were about to see something special, and it was Neymar. Neymar is the only other player at 17, and look, I respect the Brazil League. I think it's somewhere in that, outside top 5 to 10 range of talent, but it's not first division Spain. So, look, the bottom line is Yamal going to be better than Messi or Ronaldo? Probably not. Probably not, right? If you're going to bet on any player going forward to be better than those two, the odds are very much against you, right? You have to lead your club and country for years, decades, right? So that comparison, I'm going to make it today a little bit, but I don't want to talk about it too much. I just more want to appreciate and you have an understanding of how just insane this is, right? Because this summer, what we saw at Yamal, we saw it at the end of last season. We saw it in friendlies for Spain. What we saw at the Euro, Yamal to me is not a huge stat player. He's an eye test. You need to watch the game player to see what he does, to see his brilliance, to see his excellence. He's not a guy that's going to run up, for the most part, 5 goals, have these crazy games. I think his craziest shot for that is probably having 3, 4, 5 assists. And look, this is not a discredit to Barca because a huge part of Yamal's success is how nasty Barcelona are. You could make the argument and say, look, he's this good because he's playing in the team where Rafinha's a top 5 player in the world. Lewandowski's a top 3 striker in the world. Dani Olmo is insane. The midfield is insane. The midfield is insane, right? The passes they're playing, and they look really good under Flick, right? You could say that. You could also say with Spain, they were by far the best team in the tournament. By far. Spain was so much better than everybody this summer. But look, you could say the same thing about Messi over the years. Maybe not always the best Argentina team. You could say the same thing about Ronaldo, right? Their club they played out for the most part was always nasty. So it's a piece to the puzzle. I'm sure there's tons of insane talents out there that just never get in that right system and never take advantage and make it happen. Look, the bottom line is for me, Yamal is special. We look at Neymar at 17. Yamal is going to put up better numbers than this year. He's already got 14 comps in 15 games at 17 years old. Last year, I think he had, I don't know the full tally of it. This season, he's got 5 goals, 7 assists. I think today, that's just in La Liga. I think in all comps, I think he's got 2 comps in Champions League. We could go through and look at that in a minute. Already at 17 years old, this is probably the most impressive part to me. At 17 years old, Yamal, ladies and gentlemen, okay, already has 66 appearances for Barcelona. That's crazy to me. 66 appearances. I'm going to show you guys a really funny tweet in this video today. It's going to make you laugh a lot. You will laugh a lot at it. But look, it's also one of those for me where, as I'm saying, he is so cool, so calm, so collected out there. It's incredible to me at 17. We see this with young talents that are like 19, 20, 21. But at 17, he literally looks like it's like too easy for him out there. Goes in Champions League, he's getting assists against Bayern, he's getting goals against Madrid. Look at the match ratings. Guys, people just like I know you guys are going to say it's a glaze, but it's such a deserved kudos we have to give to him. Look at the match ratings. Bro drops a 7 to 8.5 every single game. It's like it's the most consistent. Not only I can't speak. This guy literally amazes me every day. I watch this kid play football. I'm like, how is it possible at that age he's doing this? We've seen overhyped players over the years. Fati. We've seen all these young players, 16, 17. Nah, Yamal for me, it's a different level because of the collectiveness, the calmness he has out there. It's crazy. I honestly, it's crazy. Messi and Ronaldo, by the way, guys, at 17, didn't even have 30 appearances combined. And I had to deal with some idiot on Twitter today that was telling me that Yamal is only playing and seeing so many appearances because it's trying to compare with the Messi Ronaldo, and they're trying to outbeat Messi and Ronaldo media-wise for appearances. I'm like, what is this guy talking about? No, he's playing because he's one of the best wingers in football. And you can see, obviously, at 18, Messi Ronaldo. But look, statistically, for how great Messi Ronaldo ultimately went on to be, we have to ask ourselves the question. If Yamal keeps developing, if he keeps getting better and better, what he's doing at 16, 17, people have not done that. We really haven't seen it. For me, the most important, the craziest part was the way he played at the international stage this summer. You have to have a certain level of cool, calm collectedness to you to do that. I mean, it's the craziest stage at the Euro. Again, made it look easy. Made it look easy. Him and Nico were a joy to watch. We really see with Messi, Ronaldo, they start turning it up when they get to 19. Yamal, basically, you look at it, he's got a, what do you call it, a monopoly, like a get-out-of-jail-free card. He's got 2 years to do stuff that we really haven't seen. To build up a legacy at this age that really the last player at even the last couple of years, we seen talents. I think Mbappe is a good one. And we look at Mbappe and we hope, as good as Mbappe is, I hope it doesn't go that way for Yamal, because ultimately Mbappe peaked a little early, it seems, right? Mbappe is still one of the best players in football, top 5 probably, attacker, right? I know people memeing him recently, but incredible talent, right? But what we saw from him at that World Cup in Russia at such a young age, right? And kind of now what there was a certain explosiveness, swagger game to him that I hope that my worries with a lot of these younger athletes these days, there's a lot going on in the world. There's a lot of media. There's a lot of this, that, distractions. I hope Yamal doesn't get distracted, right? Because the trajectory, if he can just keep doing this, there's been very few at this age that went on that international stage and did what he did already at the Euro, right? And he's a Euro winner. He has a Euro International, a major trophy already. Let's keep going. I don't really know what the relevance of this was. I guess, 29 comps all time for Barca. I think 30 today and 66, which is just insane at 7. Like, that's just crazy to me. 3 goals for Spain, assists to go with that. Again, we can see, look, and this is where, for me, the Yamal argument, specifically this season, gets interesting, because Barcelona as a whole, to me, football-wise, I think they probably, just for me as a viewer, and guys, this doesn't mean it's the right, I want you guys to know on this channel, when I say stuff, it's okay if you guys disagree. I understand that not everything is going to be correct. You may think I'm an American, whatever you think, bro. I play this game. I watch a lot of games. They're probably, for me, the most, ruthless team I have seen in terms of how the style they play since Bayern in 2020. Bayern was an amazing team to watch, and obviously Flick managed both of them, so a trend right there. But Barca have some real potential this year, and, for Yamal to add to his trophy cabinet. He's already got a European championship, and that's what ultimately makes these players great, right? We could be looking at him going into his year 18, turning that in July. What if he's already got a Champions League trophy? What if he's got a La Liga? I mean, we're talking at 17 years old. Most of these players that are GOATs and legends, they'll play into their 30s. So people don't really realize how generational this is. This guy is getting European trophies, potential this year. I mean, Barca, I'm not going to say, look, I think they're a team that's in contention. I really do. It's going to be very hard for any team to beat this team over 2 legs, in my opinion, in the Champions League. And in the La Liga, I think they've won the league. Unless they have some crazy meltdown. I know it's really early, but the way they are playing, it's too easy for them. So that's crazy. That is crazy. This kid has decades ahead. And Barcelona as a whole, you look at their team. Yes, Lewandowski is going to be a very hard striker for them to fill. Very hard. That's going to be a tough one. But most of the team as a whole, a lot of younger players, right? So we're looking potentially at them just continuing this amazing performance week in and week out that they're doing. So he's on 14 and 15. I'm recording this, by the way, at the end of the second half, so I may miss something. I know it's currently 3-1. And obviously, Yamal won the Copa Trophy, right? So he's already gotten from the Ballon d'Or, whether you legitimize or think this is a valid ranking, it's a trophy that they're saying he's the best young player in the world. And look, there's no debate for me on this one. Anyone that disagrees with this, I don't understand. I don't understand. You know, there was a point I think in these rankings when Endrick was like 1. And as good as look, Endrick is very good too. Like he plays like 5-10 minutes a game and almost scores. So he's like lights out. But I'm so blessed, I feel like, to be able to watch him play. And if you are a person that hasn't watched Yamal play, make sure you guys start watching Barcelona. They are playing some incredible football. I'm telling you, as the viewer, like it's almost like with FIFA, when you play a good game, right? And you're like, damn, I can't believe I've been playing that. I have this right now because when I watch Barcelona, I'm like, wow, I can't believe I was watching all those other mid teams play football. There's going to be a couple teams in the Champions League that I think will be really tough tests for them and flip a coin results. I think Liverpool is one of them. So there's going to be obviously a couple tough teams that in the large moment, they're going to be hard to beat. But this style they play, it's so attacking. It's so ruthless. It's awesome to watch, man. And, you know, Yamal to me is, again, I'll put him with Neymar as probably the most special 17-year-old. I'm not going to go all statistics-wise, you know, because obviously with Messi and Ronaldo, people are going to be mad that I brought this up because they're like, what's the relevance of statistics? I'll just say this. In terms of what I am seeing from him, especially, you know, at 16, the only player I can think of in the last bit of time that was wowing me like this was Neymar. And Neymar honestly wowed me even more than Yamal. But in the sense of what Neymar was doing on the ball and, you know, the flair, and he was doing this in Brazil. So what does Yamal have on that? Yamal doesn't do as much flair, but boy, does he get that final product done. Today, the outside the foot assist, and Yamal has already done it literally at the full-on international stage. I mean, this is, again, this would be like Brazil, Neymar doing this for Brazil, winning, you know, Copa America. So it's incredible. It's incredible, and Yamal deserves every credit that people are giving him. I'm super sold. I as a person am very hard to be sold on players. Like it takes me a while to say this kid is legit or this guy is a very good player. I like to see consistent performances, and Yamal, dude, nothing but that has he done. So what are you guys saying? What are you guys thinking about Yamal? Thanks for watching another video. Incredible player. We need to continue to monitor him and just keep watching week in and week out to see this guy's greatness ahead. Thanks for watching the video today. I appreciate it, guys. See you guys next time. Peace.